conquer where we belong. Predators golf club, our pride and our might. United we rise with all of our lights.
Right, hello everyone, this is John from the Predator Golf channel. It's Saltburn by the sea today for this, I'm going to call a match play against the course. It's going to be like a shoot 80, but again, I'm going to play myself, match play against the course, not to put too much pressure on myself. We'll see how we do, see if I can come out with shoot 80. Now, I've been here before, it was earlier in the year, and I did a video, but it was all sort of mixed up as well. So I've decided to come back here just to give another go. Obviously, I've gave Wilton quite a few goes now on the video, so yeah, just to mix it up a little bit today, see if we can do a break today. Obviously, like I say, I'm going to do match play against the course, but Saltburn, like I say, the last video I didn't do particularly great. I think I did it in 2 or 3 parts and it was all split up, and so I'm going to do a full video for you today, show you around the course again, show you what it's like. With a county car today, only 12 quid. Normally it's about 30 quid, I think, Saltburn, but today it was 12 quid, so really good. But yeah, that's what we'll do today. I'll just quickly go through the course before I go off on the first tee. Course stats today is 5,974 yards, course rating 69.5, slope 122, par 70. So there we go. Saltburn today, let's enjoy it. Hopefully you'll see more of it today. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better, the video today, and yeah, we'll just take it from there. Enjoy it. So let's enjoy Saltburn and see you at the first tee. See you in a bit. Right, yeah, sorry about the first drive again. Like I say, Saltburn, the very first hole is very tight and compact and everything. First hole is only about 320 yards off the backs. Wind's going to be pretty strong today, actually. 305 from the back tee, 305 yards the first hole. Driving the middle of the fairway, the wind was in me facing across to the left hand side a little bit. So yeah, as I say, I've played here before. Into the front, 70 yards. I've played here before, but the video was all over the place and everything. I'm going to try and get it all compact and all in one for you today. Hopefully the quality of the video is better as well. I'm starting to learn how to use this camera a bit better, and we'll take it from there really. So I've got 70 yards, slightly downhill. The pin is right to left. And these opening holes, actually, if you play them well, there's a good chance of coming out with some good scores. This one, the little par 3, is quite difficult. The 3rd and 4th, I think, are quite short holes to start off with here at Saltburn, so you've got a good chance. So really, like I say, a good drive down the middle of the fairway. Nothing much to this shot really. A little bit downhill. Played 70 yards. Played probably about 65. I'm going to try and hit it to the front of the green and just let it release really. There's nothing too complicated about this. And another thing I remember at Saltburn, it's more links in Parkland together. It's not a links course, it's sort of a mix of the two. It's a really interesting course, and it'll be interesting playing this for a change. It'll be interesting compared to Wilton, compared the two, and I've just got a feeling it's going to be a little bit windy today. Right, 54, playing at about 65. It's looking okay. If it bounces down and runs down. Ah, that's interesting. It checked up quite quick there. Yeah, the greens must be checking up. We've had a bit of rain the last couple of days. We didn't get any rain yesterday, but a couple of days before then we got some rain. So it's going to be quite interesting. The greens, where's my divot at? Does anyone see where my divot's at? Oh, there it is. Well, I'm presuming it's mine. There's a looks like what's left of a divot there. Yeah, it checked up pretty quick. But no, it should be okay. I'm putting for birdie. See you down there. Yeah, no, that's quite interesting actually, because I thought that was going to spring down off the slope. It didn't. It bounced a couple of times and then checked up, so the greens might be a little bit slow. I mean, I've had a few practice putts on the putting green, and they aren't as quick as I thought they were going to be. They're a little bit like Wilton were yesterday. They wasn't as quick as I thought they were going to be. The rain might have calmed it down a little bit, the pace. But this is downhill, definitely. It's looking there to me as if it's going to go right to left. Is it? Let's have a look again at the way. Well, the way's suggesting it's going left to right. I might be wrong here. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is going left to right. The high point is there. So if the high point's there, that would suggest that it's going that way as well. Okay, I'm going to go just a ball outside on the left then. It's downhill about probably 18 footer or so. Let's just get the pace early, son, and if we get away with a par, it's a good start. Yeah, they are slow. They are slow. I had a good line on it. I had the right idea. It's just it's held up very quick there. They've obviously had a bit of sand on them as well, so that might stop the pace a bit. Good par to start off with. Just didn't quite get the pace. I'm a bit disappointed actually. I didn't quite get the pace, but yeah, it's an interesting place, this Saltburn. I'm looking forward to playing this. It's again, it's going to be windy. It was windy the last time, but it's very interesting. It's like a mix of Parkland. I've only played it the once, by the way, but it's like a mix of Parkland and mooreland sort of feel to it. And then later on in the course, it gets more Parklandy. It covers everything. It's a really interesting course. Short course, but it plays a lot harder than what it says on the scorecard. So you're down for number 2. Yeah, like I say, the first few holes, if you really play well, you've got a good chance of getting a good score early doors. That was only 300 yards, as I say. Wind slightly in my face and everything, but it's not a particularly long hole. It's tight-ish. I mean, you've got trees on the left, trees on the right, so you've got to hit it straight. But if you can get a decent drive away, it's all right. Now, this is 137. Now, I remember this one. It's wind straight into face. It's not as easy as you think this. With that elevation change, you've got to add at least another 10 yards on, so that's going to be 147. And with the wind, that's playing about 160, believe it or not. I'm thinking about punching a 6-iron through here, because the wind's right to face you. You look at it and you think 137 on the card. Well, that's not too bad, but it's not that. It's the elevation change and the fact now that the wind is straight into face. 12 quid with a county card. I mean, that cannot be right. How much is it normally, Saltburn? It must be about 30 quid normally. I can't believe that. 12 pound with a county card, a Yorkshire county card. If you've got one of those Yorkshire county cards, they're worth having for a fiver. I mean, I've gone on here for 12 quid. Unbelievable value. And nothing wrong with them greens, nothing wrong with the fairways, nothing wrong with the tee boxes. We're coming to the end of the season and absolutely nothing wrong with it. Right, 137. I'm going with a 6-iron. So yeah, that lad, I'm just going to let him walk across the fairway. You see, that's the third hole. I'm just going to let him walk across the. I don't know what he's doing. Oh yeah, he's walking across now. He's okay. Right, because he sort of looked at me for a minute. I thought, what's he doing? Is he waiting for me to play my shot? Or obviously not. Right, I'm going for the middle of the green. And I think it's going left to right of what I remember. It looks as if it's sloping left to right. I do not want to be in those two bunkers. If I'm long, I can deal with it. But I do not want to be in those two bunkers. That's the worst place to be here on this hole. Because they look as if you're not going to get out of them. They look like Wilton's bunkers. Okay, 167 playing about 160. 6-iron. Middle of the green. Hopefully it'll go left to right. That's the idea off the slope. I've struck it okay. I think I've gone a bit left. Yeah, it looks as if I went a little bit left on that. I've probably cleared that bunker on the left hand side, but my eyesight isn't very good, as you know, at the minute, and I think I've got it over. I think I've got it over that left hand bunker, but I don't think it's on the green. See it for me second. What did I say? I didn't think it was on the green, and I thought it was left hand side at the back. Okay, I think I need to go to Specsavers. What a bloody shot that is. Thank you. I know I'm the man. It's just a Mickelson. I know. What can I say? I mean, what can you say? I mean, Jesus. I mean, there's my pitch mark just there. That is unbelievable, by the way. I'm surprised that hasn't even been a hole in one. That is, and yet I didn't think, I knew I struck it well. It was a solid strike. I said, I've really struck that really well, but I didn't have a clue. It felt as if I pulled it a little bit left. I didn't see it in the air, but that's incredible, that. All right. That's a birdie on the second, -1 through 2. And I'm playing okay. I'm just going to give that another quick repair. I haven't done a great job of that. That's a bit better. Wow, I mean, it was literally there. That's how close it was. You know what I think's happened? I think it's hit the flagstick. I didn't hear it hit the flagstick. It must have hit the flagstick and ricocheted it off to the right, because otherwise that might have been in the hole. That's incredible. Well, I don't know why people make such a big fuss over this hole. I don't see the big fuss. No, I've been very lucky there. I've been very, very fortunate. Great birdie from me, and onto the third hole. Yeah, I'm not being funny there. I reckon you could give me another 100 balls and I wouldn't be able to get that within 10 foot. I don't actually know, even if I did hit the green, you saw the pitch mark. If it hadn't, it's got to have hit the flagstick. If that hadn't have hit the flagstick, that would have sprang right to the back of the green, because the elevation change was so high. There was nothing there to stop it. I don't understand how it could have done anything else but hit the flagstick. And that's obviously took all the pace off it. Like I say, I didn't hear anything myself. I didn't hear anything, but no, that's a 3 for a win, believe it or not. Okay, this one again is only 280 yards off the back. It's drivable. This one's drivable. This is a one the last time I played it, I don't know with my last video if it's still up, or if it was one of those ones I had to delete because it was split off into different sections and all sorts was going on. But I remember bombing this one and I just about drove this green. Unfortunately, a 3-putted. I remember this one. So I'm just gonna go just ahead of the white tee boxes so you see the drive and everything. But yeah, I remember this one. I just about drove the green. I don't know if the wind's helping me today. I think it's, if anything, if the wind was going that way, it'd be blowing across to the left. But I'm going to try the same. The line, there's a little white stake in the middle of the fairway. That's sort of the line. If you go a little bit left, the slope kicks it left to right, so it should be okay of what I remember of the hole. But yeah, the first few holes here, you've got a good chance of getting a good few scores together here, because they're if you play them well, they're not particularly long. I do remember that as we go deeper into the course, the holes get longer and a bit more harder. So okay, straight where that white pole is, then that's my line. See if I can hit it and see if I can bomb it there and get it there. Oh no. Oh, I'm through. It was a bloody good hit. I've just gone left. I've gone through. I'll take a provisional just to make sure, but I'm pretty damn sure that one's Titleist, this one's Kirkland. I'm pretty damn sure that one's okay. I saw it go through the trees and everything, but it was a bloody good hit. It just went a little bit left on me. And that's gone left as well. I mean, that's a good hit. I mean, that's gone straight over the trees. That'll definitely be okay. It's pretty open over there. I think that's the fourth hole over there, actually. I think that's leading on to the fourth hole, but yeah, a little bit wayward there. I'll be all right. I'll be okay. I'm sure I'll find the tightest one, and obviously the Kirkland. That's not a problem. See you down for me second. The first one, believe it or not, here it is. I've got the Kirkland. The Kirkland was just over to the left of the bunker here. Like I say, I thought it got through all the trees and everything, and the fairway actually kicks off. If you go too far right, it kicks way off to the left-hand side. Sorry, I'm not on the camera. It'll kick way over onto the left-hand side, facing this way, over there. But if you hit it over to the left-hand side here, it just rolls down and it kicks round and it slopes round a bit like what Wilton does. And I'm here, believe it or not. I knew I got it through, but I didn't know how much power it's took out the ball. It's obviously not taking much out of it because I'm pin high. As I say, it's only 280 yards off the back, so it's not like, you know, and it's downhill, so it does help you. But yeah, I'm amazed. Right now, I'm just going to go for the little chip. I'm just going to let these two ladies play, I think, because I might put them off if I start moving about. But yeah, I'm very, very surprised. Well, how are you? You can't look at the ball all day. You're gonna have to hit it at some point. I'll put it down there. Right, so it's about 25 yards. Just a little chip. Little bump and run with the chip master. That's gone off to the left. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I saw the slope there, left to right. I was actually expecting it, if anything, to go the other way, and it hasn't. Never mind. It's a putt for birdie. See you for it. Yeah, I'll just leave it here for the putt. So yeah, birdie putt coming up. I'm quite surprised actually, because you can see it there. I thought it was going to kick down that way. It hasn't. It's gone this way. Yeah, it's uphill from here. It's just looking forward. It's a bit of an optical illusion, that. Okay. Right to left, I think. Just on the right edge. Uphill. Should be okay. It was right to left. It was just maybe just outside on the right. It's okay. That's fine. It's a par. It's a par, like I say. I'm -1 through 3, so I'm not too concerned. You know what I mean? I ain't too concerned. Okay. It's number 3 done. Number 4. Yeah, sorry about number 4, the tee shot. It's the one that goes uphill into the wind. Trees on the left, trees on the right. I've just gone into the valley on the right hand side. It was very tight and compact. You have to go all the way back to where the tee box is. It's near where other people were teeing off, so I decided not to sort of show the tee shot, but I'll show you where I am when I get up there. Just give us a moment. But yeah, that's basically, imagine 100 yards further back. That's the tee shot onto the 4th. See you down there. Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird one, that. I hit it and I just saw it go right at the fairway up this bank. I thought it would just be round about here. There's leaves and stuff behind me. Maybe it's just got stuck behind a leaf. But we're all at this time of year, by the way, middle of September, where the leaves and everything are going to be a problem. I'm just having another quick look round about this tree area. I'm a little bit shocked. I can only presume. I mean, there's a load of leaves behind here. I'm just going to have to move on. I've had my 3 minutes. But it's just weird, that. It's weird. I saw it go up the right. I remember playing it last time and it kicked all the way down the left. Now, I've had a look on the left-hand side as well. 130. and I just got no sighting on it. I'm just presuming 119 that it's gone under one of these leaves. I'm just going to have to drop it because obviously there's other people wanting to. But yeah, you know me, normally if I hit a bad drive, I just go, all right, well, I better take another one. I didn't think anything bad of that. I just went, all right, back to the right side of the fairway. That should be all right. Maybe just into the rough or the tree line. That shouldn't be too bad, but there we go. I haven't even seen where that ball's gone. Is that it at the back of the green there? I think it's just to the back of the green there. But yeah, it's just a weird one, that. Like I say, loads of leaves on the right hand side. It's probably just gone under there. It's just one of them. See it for me next. Yeah, it was a little bit of a strange one, that. Like I say, I just saw it go up. I says, oh, I've got a little bit right on it. It's gone up this hill, just to the left of the tree. You see the trees there? I said, it's just gone to the right of the left of the trees there. I might just have rolled in the trees, or I might have run down back down onto the fairway on the slope. Nowhere to be seen. But like I say, it's the same at Wilton now. It's happening at Wilton. There was a lot of leaves and pine straw. You can see all the pine straw actually. The camera will probably show you all the pine straw, and the boat can get under there, and it's just lost under there. So I'll just say that's me third to there. Say it's me third to there, because like I say, I might have got behind the trees and I might have had to just knock it out and everything. So we'll just say this is my third. Weird. I mean, the pine straw doesn't look that dense, but behind there, about 10 yards behind me, there's just leaves and everything over on the right hand side. So obviously that's what's happened. It must have gone under there somewhere. Okay, left or right down the hill. Yeah, decent pot. Yeah, just a mystery, because you know me, normally I just we'll say that's a 5. I normally just say to myself, all right, okay, well, if it's a real bad one, if there's a slight chance that's lost, I just take another one. But there I had no hesitation. I said, oh, it's okay, it's just up the bank and everything, just left of the tree line. Weird. It might be under that pine straw under a leaf. Like I say, that's probably what's happened there. That's a 5. Move on to number 5, is it? Yeah, I mean, weird. Never mind. It's like I say, we'll just call it a 5. This one, I remember this one. This is, again, you're going, the holes go like sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 goes back down again. This is only 310 yards. I remember this one. It's only 310 yards. It's like I say, the first few holes are not too bad at Saltburn. If you, this is where you've got to make your start, because it starts to tighten up once you get into the middle, the heart of the course. It starts to tighten up a little bit. This one, I remember, you go straight down the valley, then back up, and the green. The last time I played this, my ball was stuck halfway up the slope, so I remember this quite well. It's a blind shot down into the green there for your second shot. So you're looking really just to get it down the fairway, and then it's over the valley into the green. So hopefully I can get it nice and straight, and take it from there. Like I say, only 302 yards from here, straight line to the flag, 307 on the plaque, so it's not too long. That's a very good hit. That's straight down the middle of the valley, that. It's probably going to get stuck on the slope. I mean, I can't drive at 307 yards. I know I can't do that. So it's probably going to be stuck on the slope. I'll probably have a wedge. You might even roll down to the slope to the bottom of the fairway. But I'll have a shot. I'll have a wedge onto the green, hopefully. But yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, it's a nice hole, this. Nice hole. See you for me second. Yes, here I am. Got all the way to the top of the slope. Actually, it was a pretty good drive. I've got all the way to the top of the slope, middle of the fairway. I'm just here. I've got a nice clean view of the green. Obviously, I can only put the trolley there for you because there's a bit of a dip there, and it's not gonna look very good. 45 yards left. Really good drive that. Yeah, I'm still, my mind's still not getting over that Titleist ball. I mean, I even went down into that tree there to have a look. It couldn't have been the slopes that severe. It's hit that slope, but it's run all the way down into the trees over there, has it? If anyone sees a yellow Pro V1 anywhere sort of where the pine straw is over there in that right hand area underneath one of the leaves, you're very welcome. No, we're a bit gutted with that actually, because it was a good ball that. Right, down the slope, it's right to the back of the green, the flag, 45 yards. I've got to play it like, maybe with the wind helping very slightly, I've just got to play it like a 40. It's actually pretty strong. It's blowing that sort of way, so it's helping this chip shot a little bit. I'm just going to try and play it maybe 35 yards and let it come down right with that slope. Yeah, like that. That's good. Oh, it's just gone off the green, but the pin is right to the back, I suppose. It's just ran off the green. It's okay. I can still put it. It's still a birdie putt. See you down there. I mean, it's actually pin high, to be honest. It's not too bad. It's just, it looks as if it ran off the back of the green. It's not. It's pin high. I'm just on the fringe there on the left hand side. It kicked off the slope. It hit the green, the left side of the green, but then the slope took it back down here to the left hand side, so it's put it on the fringe. Like I say, that's just knowledge I don't particularly have. So yeah, you can see the slope going down here. So this is uphill. It looks right to left for birdie. Just got to put a good stroke on it, make sure I get it there, right edge. Oof. Not a bad effort, just give him the left edge. That's fine, that's par. Yeah, like I say, you can always get a good start here at Saltburn if you play these early holes, early doors. It gives you a little bit of a boost because they are quite palatable, these holes, if you do well. Right, on to number 6, I think. Right, number 6 now. This is where it starts to go deeper into the course and it starts to get a little bit trickier from here. I'll just put my 4 for 0 down there. This is where it starts to get a little bit trickier here. This one's 372 on the plaques. It's a bit more open and expansive, this hole, but it isn't as simple as you think. You hit it straight over the top of the hill, over the valley. It goes downhill. But your second shot, well, what I remember of the last time, I think I cocked this one up the last time. It's a little bit trickier than you think, this one. Nice big open fairway, but it's trying to hold it onto the green, and of what I remember, it's not as simple as you think. The wind's obviously in the face and it's going over to the left hand side. Lovely scenery there. Is that I don't think that is the coastline, but there's a lovely view over of you can see it from here, the countryside, just there. So you get some nice views as well. I mean, it's not on the coast, this Saltburn, believe it or not. It's a few miles from the coast, but it is a really nice, it's a nice Parkland, linksy, well, it's everything put together. There's features of crook here on this hole. Obviously there's features of a linksy going out. There's features of Parkland in the middle of the course. It's got everything. It's a really, really nice course. So I want to be going straight down the valley, really, straight up the hill, up that hill, and down the valley if I can with my drive. And then we just take it from there, really, I think. Might have got a bit left on that. I'll take another one just in case. I haven't actually seen that off the face, but I feel as if I pulled a little bit left. This one's the Kirkland. Give another one a go just to be on the safe side, but I think it should be okay. Yeah, that's a good hit, that's fine. That's just to the right of the stake. It'll be coming round with the wind, that's okay. So yeah, this one of what I remember of it isn't that simple. See it for me second. Now both balls are fine, but the wind's very, very strong and they've hardly gone anywhere. The Kirkland, this is my Bridgestone here, the Kirkland was just a bit further to the right, just into the, well, it was literally that far into the rough from the fairway, but this one I've been a little bit luckier in that it hasn't gone all the way down into the trees and it hasn't really gone anywhere. The wind's been very, very strong and just ballooned up into the air. Well, 177 to the middle. The pin's 167 now. Yeah, this is what I remember. This hole isn't particularly easy, especially when it's into wind, quite strong into wind, a 25-mile-an-hour wind, and we're looking to try and hold the green at the same time. 167. So with the wind, we're probably looking at about 187 into my face. Take off about. It's probably playing about 180, that. I'm presuming it's playing about 180, so I'm going to go with a 5-iron. The slope might take it down there and get it to the front of the green. The pin's red, so I'm presuming it's to the front of the green. Right to left the slope, so... Oh, I forgot, there's a little difficult par 3 here, and there's some funny holes to come up here, by the way. There's some difficult, funny holes to come up here at Saltburn that I've totally forgotten about, and this is the start of them. Right, I'm going to have to be a bit prepared here, because the next one's a seriously long par 4. I remember the next one into wind. Right hand side, cutting it just a little. The wind will hopefully cut it round, and we'll leave it at that. Whatever happens, happens. That's a good hit, but the wind will just balloon that up. Right, I can't see it from that point on. It's just pot luck. It seemed to be heading in the right direction, put it that way. Sort of right greenish, and then it sort of faded around a little bit. It should be okay. It's either short or somewhere near the green. With the wind as strong as that, I'm not sure if it'll pop down, if the slope will help me, but we'll find out. See you for me third. Okay, in a bit of a weird spot here, so it's not great to show you for the chip shot, but I'm just up on this hill here, roughly pin high, which is good, but bloody hell, this is awkward. I'm on a bit of a bare patch, so I can't really flop it or anything like that. I've got a roller coaster to get through here. I've got this little dip. I've got to get up through that dip, up through the hill, and back down on the slope again. This is a really difficult shot, about 24 yards. 24-yard chip, but it's not as simple as that. Like I say, it's a bare lie. I don't really want to try and risk the flop shot in case I knife it and it just digs into the turf. I can't go for the toe down chip, it's too far away. I'm just going to have to try and bump it down, run it down, back foot restore up and restore the loft a little bit and try and land it soft top of that hill and let it spring down, and hopefully it'll work out that way. That little hump is where I'm trying to land it. No, I'll get away with it, but that wasn't good. I was a good 2 yards short of my target area there. I've got away with it, but I'm on the green and I'm putting, but wasn't perfect. See you down there. Again, there's not really a good angle for the putt, so I'll just have to go here. Yeah, it was a very tricky shot, that. It was a very tricky sort of chip shot. I had to land it just at the top. If I wanted it to be perfect, I had to land it just on the top of that hill and then just let gravity like bring the ball down. It hit the bottom of it, just the bottom hump, about half a yard before the top of the hump, but it still managed to roll down. It just wasn't perfect, that's all. It was a very difficult chip shot, left to right, Slightly uphill putt. I have to make sure I get it there. This for par. Oh yes, great putt, son. Excellent, beautiful, good par. Pretty straight actually, pretty straight. Centre left. It was centre left, and it just went straight in the middle of the cup. Excellent, good par. Very bloody good par actually, because that's a hard hole. Now this one's a hard hole. It's just long and straight. See for number 7. Yeah, this one's a long one. It's very, very long. It's straight. It's not particularly an interesting hole apart from the bunkers at the side of the fairway, to the left and to the right of the fairways, but it's just a bloody long hole. Wind into face, 461. This is going to be playing, well, tell you what does the plaque say? 460 odd, 463 on the plaques. So yeah, it's just what you can see what it is. It's just a long straight long straight hard hole. It should really be a par 5 today. I'm going to tee it down a bit lower because I'm into wind going over to the left hand side of my face. I've just got to drill it through between the bunkers. I don't even know if I don't think I'm going to reach this in 2 today. I didn't bring me 4.5 wood. I just thought for Saltburn I don't particularly need it. It's a bit like Wilton. It's more of a thinking course than brute force, but maybe I did need it for this one. Right, more of a punchy motion, trying to keep it low through the wind. Right fairway, right edge of that bunker's the line. Left edge of that right bunker's the line, sorry. And that's complete garbage. I'll have to take a provisional. That's gone straight through into those red trees. That was rubbish. Absolute garbage from me. Try again. That's what I was wanting to do. That's what I was wanting to do. That's perfect. The Kirkland's perfect. If I find the first one though, I'm going to have to play that. Yeah, it's through to where those red trees are. You can see what's happened. I think it's probably dropped straight dead and everything, but if I find it, this is going to be, I've made this into a very tricky hole now. I knew there was a few funny holes here at Saltburn where I went, you know what, some of these in the middle part of the course aren't as easy as you think. Right, on to my second. Well, it's bounced out into the middle of the fairway, which is in some respects great because I've got a nice straight shot, but I've still got 342 yards to go. It's only gone 120 yards. It's obviously come out with a right angle. It's whacked the tree, come out with a right angle, and it's left here. So 342 left. The only thing I can do is smack it as far down as I can with my hybrid and try and get a third onto the green. Very poor drive to start with, that. Very poor from me. Okay, just got to hit it straight down as long as I can, punch it through with my hybrid, try and keep it low off the deck. And that's it really. There's whatever I'm left. I've got underneath that a little bit. It's okay, just right side of the fairway, it's alright, it'll not be any, it's nothing special at all. I'll probably have 180 yards or something left to the pin now for my third shot on a par 4, but as I say, this is playing very long. This is playing about 520, 530 today with that wind. It's a shame that wasn't my first drive, but never mind. See you for my third. Yeah, my provisional was a good drive. That was an experienced links drive, but big difference between my first one. The first one was a sort of a drive that if, you know, one of the guys on the committee saw you, they would say, "You remember, son?" If you remember, yeah, I'm a member. Here, there's your 800 quid back. Get off the property with immediate effect, will you? It's one of them, isn't it? No, it wasn't that bad. I hit it well. I just tugged it away right. It's not zapping the flag. which is quite interesting. It's not picking the flag up. I just might have to... Oh, there we go, 170. Okay, so 170 to go with the wind into face. Sun's coming out a bit now, so the wind might ease up a little bit. I'm presuming it's still playing about 185, that. Slightly downhill. Punch through a 4-iron, I think. I did say, didn't I, before I even played, before I even got to the ball, I said this is going to be a good 180 to the hole. Well, I'm 170, and I've got it's playing about 185. This, I'm going to punch it nice and low, try and keep it straight. But yeah, it's played hard this hole today, very hard. Oh, I might have gone right. I think it's gone right towards that bunker on the right hand side. The second bunker on the right, I think that's the sort of line I'm looking at. It was a good strike, it just drew on me, and the wind just exaggerated it, and you know exactly what's happened. So you're down for me fourth. Yeah, that was a big pull over to the right. I knew it was a big pull over to the right, but like I say, the wind's exaggerated, so I'm probably about 30 yards away. Yeah, 34 yards away from the pin. I mean, it was almost pin high, to be fair. I was about 5 yards past the flag, but no, I wouldn't be writing home about that one. So I've had 3 to there anyway. So this is going to be my fourth. Wind into face, probably playing about 40. So yeah, I wouldn't be, I'm not writing no cards home to celebrate that one. Right, I'm just going to have to go for the standard hinge and hold 40 yards. Got plenty of green to work with. Hopefully if I get a clean connection, it'll come out okay. Kick round a little bit, come on son. It'll do. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Been playing very, very hard this hole today. Right, see it for me putt. Right, bogey putt. It's probably for a half actually, this. I'm presuming I get a shot on it. It's a pretty tough hole this, but this is probably for a half, for a bogey. Looks right to left. Looks slightly uphill. Looks like I've got to give it a good stroke again. The greens are actually quite good, believe it or not, for this time of year. They really are. They're very similar to what I played on the last time. They're not super quick, but you know, they're pretty consistent, these greens at Saltburn. They're quite good. Well, I had to go for it. I know they've got a bit wear and tear on them, as you know, all greens do, but they're playing not too bad, these. Yeah, I think that's a 6. Like I say, that was playing like a par 5 today. That was playing extremely long. I would reckon, I mean, I got me drive down there when I zapped it. Me provisional, I should say. I still had 256 yards left to the flag or something. So that's literally, to me, that would be playing like a 530 yard hole. It's been playing very long today. Okay, next hole, on to number, is it 7 or 8? It's one of the two. I mean, yeah, that was playing really long, that, really long. 6 for a loss. Still one up on the course. Right, this one, 300 yards. I'm just gonna tee off from here. There is a way to get round, to get where that bench is and everything, but I'm just going to tee off from here, to be honest. I like you. The view's not great for you there, but it is what it is. Right, this one I remember as well. It's a funny one. You can't see it, unfortunately. I'll show you. I'll turn it round once I've done with the drive and everything for you. You want to be left to the stake here. You go down the valley and you can drive this green. I remember this. You go down the valley, but you've got to keep it left. So hopefully I do keep it left. I'm not going to smack it. There's a premium on accuracy. I've only got the left side of the fairway to go for. If I kick off right, I end up with trees and garbage and down that slope. I don't want to be there. So yeah, trying to go left centre of that fairway. And I've gone off right. Oh no. Oh no. I'll take a provisional just in case. I've gone right fairway and it's drew on us. That's not good. That's going to be potentially in the trees and all sorts. That's more like it. That's better. Nice low one. Just keep it in the middle of the fairway, son. It has kicked off right, but it's not going to be as far right as the other one. Damn it. I'll be okay. Hopefully see if it for me second. Oh yeah, sorry, that's the hole there. Mine's hit the right side of the fairway. It's kicked off down where the trees are. Mean be first one, but we'll see how we go. Well, I've managed to get both balls, but yeah, there's my Kirkland. My Kirkland just ran off into the rough just before all these trees, but this one's as I thought I would be. I said I'm going to be past the tree line and all the crap and garbage and just where I was the last time. Luckily not too far to go. Like I say, it was only a 300-yard hole. It kicks off left to right all the way down the slope. The flag, I can't see directly where my ball is, but I can see it from here. Right, I've got 58 yards. So I'm trying and try and flick it round onto the green. I've got another tree there that I'm wary about that I'm just going to try and miss. But no, this is not where you want to be. It really isn't where you want to be. Hit me 54. And I'm trying to sort of do a little draw round, manipulate it round the corner, and hopefully it ends up on the green. But I can't be too greedy with this because the flag's all the way across to the right hand side here. I'm not going to get to it, but if I can just there and stop my club. Okay, we'll try that. Little close stance, close my grip and close me stance a little bit, and we'll try and draw this round a little bit. Oh, it's just go on, roll round down off the slope. That's okay actually. That's all right. The slope, it's got up the slope and it's run down off the slope. I'll have a putt at that. I'll have a putt at birdie for that, believe it or not. That's not too bad. See you up there for my birdie putt. Yeah, I'm just off the green there, and I'm putting, so I can't really complain from where I was. I was almost blocked out by them two trees, so I can't really moan and complain. I've done all right to get there. Right to left, I think. Yeah, a little bit uphill. Yeah, it's hit that slope, and I went, oh, thank God for that. And it's come round, it's cooled round, and ended up here, so it's not ended up too bad actually. Okay, right to left. Looks like a double breaker, this. You know what, I'm just going to go right edge and just hopefully it just keeps straight for me. Yeah, it started to drift over left to right. I didn't give it enough, to be fair. Good 6 inches short. It's all right. Yeah, it's a par. That's amazing. That's amazing. From the, like I say, there's plenty of holes here early doors where if you play them well, you can come out okay. And I've done all right so far. The next one though is a very, very tricky par 3. This one isn't for the faint-hearted. It's all carry. You can't be short. You can't be long. I'm pretty sure there's a bunker there, and you can't be left. I'm pretty sure I remember this one. See you down there. Right. Yeah, it's this one. It's this one. This is. I think they're going up off the tee box there. This is the par 3 that I'm on about. 149, did that say? 149. It's about 150. So say 150 off the white tee boxes, and the wind's, it's quite into my face here, I think. Yeah, and off to the right hand side, so 150, but I'm presuming that's playing about 165. I don't really fancy going with my 5-iron, but I think this is what I'm going to have to do here. I'm better off being a little bit too long than I am short here. I don't fancy it. I don't fancy going for the longer club. It's really a defensive option, but I can't afford to be short. You can see the bunker on the left-hand side. It's an annoying little par 3, this, when the wind's in your face as well. I remember this from the last time. It's very, very sort of, it's tempting you to really go for the flag, and you can't really. You've got to go for the right-hand side. Go for the defensive option and just be happy on the green and try and get your birdie putt that way. Okay, little 5-iron, little punch. Well, that's a good hit. Okay, it's right hand side. The slope might come round and help me there. I've got a feeling it's a chip onto the green. The slope might kick round onto the right hand side for me there. Yeah, we'll just see where we get down there. There might be a chance it's curled onto the green, but it's more likely to be a chip. See you down there. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, actually. I'm pretty happy with that slope. There's a couple of ladies going up on the tee box now. That slope is actually more vicious than you think, and it's kicked right off. And it's put me in a position where I've got a reasonable birdie attempt here. Yeah, quite happy. I think it's just the left edge. No. It's going the complete opposite way. Never mind, it's a par. I'm just going to give that another go. It went the complete opposite way of what I thought it was going to do. So maybe right edge. Yeah, that was it. That was it, son. Right edge for the par. For birdie, sorry. Never mind. I think that's way through 9. Good par. See you for number 10. Yeah, sorry about number 10. There was a lad on the 6th hole green putting, and also there was a 4-ball ladies teeing off on the seventh hole and everything. I wouldn't like to be that lad stuck. I think they'll probably let them play through, to be honest. Hopefully they'll let them play through. I wouldn't like to be stuck behind a 4-ball today and everything, because it's a bit windy and it's a bit chilly. Right. Sorry you didn't see the shot. It's excuse me. I've completed 9 holes. We're into the back part of the course now. This is more the meat of the course, the real sort of heartland of the course now. It's more Parklandy. That was more moorelandly, that course. Links to start off with, and slowly turning into moorland. Now we're into the heart of the course. 370 from the backs. The ball's just down there on the right side of the fairway. I'm going to go down there in a minute. 3 over. But so far, Saltburn really nice. Great golf course. Probably, if I'm honest, my second time round now, I can make a little bit more. I've got a little bit more knowledge and everything. So far, maybe some of the holes, except from like the 6 and that par 3 and stuff, I've been a little bit too short for someone like me. But it's a really nice old-fashioned course. But as we go more into the heartland of the course, the main part of the course, it does toughen up. It's going to get harder. It's more tight. It's more tree-lined, tighter fairways, and it's going to be a little bit harder. So yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about the tee shot and everything. But yeah, this is basically the view of the hole from about 160 yards away, all the way from the tee box. It's a dead straight hole. Tight tree line to the left-hand side there. Tight to the trees on the right there. Nice rolling fairway. My ball's just down there in line with that bunker to the right side. We'll go down and play it, see if we can be second. So yeah, just here, about 90 yards away from the pin. I'm just going to give it a zap. Yeah, it was a good drive from me on the right hand side of the fairway, really good. Oh, it's in a little divot here. I'm presuming we're still playing as it lies, so 98 yards, I can't do out with that. I'm right in somebody's, it's not a big divot, but it's a divot. Yeah, by the way, I'm one of those who say if you hit it on the fairway and everything, you should be entitled to placement. If you're in the rough, you get dealt what you dealt with, you'll have to just suck it up. But I'm not a big fan of this. You hit the middle of the fairway and you get punched to be in a divot. It's not particularly right, but okay. In that case, I'm going to have to go for a pitching wedge then. I'm not going to try and be aggressive with the wedge, because it's balled underneath there. If I try and really attack it and be aggressive, all that's going to happen is it'll just dig into the turf and it'll go two yards ahead of me. I know what will happen. So I'm going to have to punch a pitching wedge in just to the middle of the green, and it looks as if it's going left to right, and try and get me birdie chance that way. 98 yards, wind very slightly helping, probably playing about 95. So about an 85% swing. Okay. Yeah, that's a good shot. Probably a little bit past the pin and everything, but yeah, that was the safest option, to be honest. Where's my divot gone? Is this the divot? It might be. It doesn't look like it, but it'll have to do. But yeah, tricky spot that when you're in somebody else's divot. That it's a tricky spot. You can't really drive into it. You've got to try and just punch it through, and luckily that's what I did, and I've ended up all right for me birdie putt. See you down there. Yeah, it's a beautiful course, Saltburn, very mature, and it's got a mix of everything, as I say, Parkland, links, mooreland. It really is a lovely course. The only little criticism I've got, and there's nothing really, there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing Saltburn can do about it. They haven't really got the land to extend the course. I mean, the modern equipment is basically made for decent hitters. Drive a 9-iron, drive a pitching wedge, drive a wedge holes, and for the first 10 holes, obviously you've got your exceptions. The 6th was a very long hole. You've got your 6th, that's a exceptionally long hole. Your 7th is a reasonable hole. It's just a shame Saltburn, some of the holes early doors, they can't extend them out a little bit, because in its day this would have been this in its day would have been a very challenging course with the old clubs, your old wooden clubs, your ping eyes and the old Schlesinger irons and everything. This would have been a very, very tough, hard, well, I was going to say Parkland course, but it's a mix of everything really. It's just a shame that if they could extend this would be a really good course. If they could extend this course by, say, another 400-500 yards, this would be a really lovely course, this Saltburn. It really would. It is a lovely course, sorry. What I mean is it would be a really, really challenging course then, really tough test. And it still is. Like I say, it's got this hole, for example, 370 yards from the backs, but again, for me, who's hitting it 260 with my drives, 260, 270 average with my drives, it's a driver wedge for me, driver pitching wedge, you know what I mean? It's a shame. If they could extend some more holes over 400 yards, this would be a really, really tough test, this. Left to right, I think. Yeah. Just getting the pace right. No, very slow. Yeah, that one was a little bit slower than most greens. Here, here's a pitch mark. I wonder if that's my pitch mark. No, it's an old one. That's not mine. I was going to say, I looked for mine. I said, I'm not seeing a pitch mark anywhere, but that's an old one. That's not my pitch mark. I'll try and repair it better anyway. It's a bit better. Right, little tricky one left for par then. Little 6-footer. Suggesting to me that it's just basically centre left, but I'm going to go for centre left. Yeah, centre left, no problem. Another par. The greens are really like they are better than what Wilton's are for the leather jackets. We had real problems at Wilton with the leather jackets, as you know. It looks as if they've had a few problems here with leather jackets, but they're starting to recover okay. Like I say, they're not really quick, the greens, but they're pretty consistent considering we're coming to the back end of September. They're pretty decent, and yeah, they're all right. Okay, on to number 11. Right, number 11, 335 yards up the slope. We can basically see what's ahead. Again, this is, like I say, we're into the heartland of the course now. It's more sort of Parklandy, this part of the course. But yeah, you see what I mean? It might only be 335, but it's playing uphill, so it'll be probably playing about 370, 380. And also, see how tight it is. You've got to be centre of the fairway here. There's a premium on accuracy, and there's another, I think there's a par 5 that you come onto, and there's a premium on that one as well. That's pretty tight. So yeah, I'm looking, I'm just going to go a little bit further on the tee box so you see the drive. I'm looking to go centre right fairway here. If it ends up cutting a little bit and I end up centre left, that's absolutely fine. It's a little dog leg round to the left, as I say, but yeah, now there's starting to be a little bit of a premium on accuracy here. Now you're starting to think a little bit. So I've got to make sure I get a good drive away here. And then it's all uphill to the second shot. It plays a lot longer than its yardage, this. I remember this one. Yeah, that's perfect. That's good. Yeah, that's exactly where I wanted it. Centre right fairway, running up there. Yeah, good drive. Didn't go for a bomb. I just went for my fairway finder, and that's done the trick. That shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. Again, very mature course, isn't it? Very, very nice. Lovely scenery, and yeah, it is a nice course. See you for my next one. Yeah, as I say, there was definitely a premium on accuracy there. Here we are, centre right fairway, absolutely perfect. Really tight, hard hole this. I've managed to get it within 85 yards of the centre of the green, but it's playing uphill. It says 88. Wind helping. Okay, probably playing about 95. I'm going to go 50 degree. And this is what I mean, a driver and a wedge again. It's a shame really that they can't extend these holes, because there are some really good holes here at Saltburn. Right, I'm going to go straight at it, playing about 95. Yeah, it's uphill, so hopefully that'll counteract any sort of wind there, so playing about 95. And that looks pretty good. That looks as if it's going to be possibly pin high, and it looks as if possibly it's going to be about a 12-footer. Possibly, I'm saying possibly, I'm not saying it is, but it looked all right. That, yeah, if you don't hit the middle of the fairway here, there's all sorts of chaos that can go on here. Obviously, out of bounds, the road to the left-hand side, trees off to the right-hand side, very tight, narrow hole, but I think I've done okay there. See you for me second. Yeah, just off to the back of the green here. In fact, is it still on the green, or is it? No, it's just off. It's just off. It's on the fringe. It's not a green regulation. It's just hit the fringe of the green. So yeah, it went on a little bit further than I thought. Actually, it went on a little bit further than I thought. Presuming that might be my pitch mark. So yeah, a little bit of a tricky one downhill. It's looking It is a tricky one, this actually. This is going to be slick down the hill. It's not going to be as easy as you think this. It's going to go right to left, I think. So I'm starting at about 4 or 5 balls outside. It's going to roll down and I've just got to get the speed right here for birdie. Start turning. Start turning. Oh. I thought I was going to turn a little bit more than that, I'll be honest. I saw the slope, the high points here, and I thought, oh, it's going to perfect for speed, but never mind, it's another par. Yeah, I mean, like I say, I've been very fortunate to hit the fairway there with my drive, but as I say, if you miss the fairway, there can be a lot of bother on that hole. Luckily I kept it straight and I got it in the fairway on number 12. Right, the little par 3, which of what I remember isn't actually that little. So hold on, 10 I got a 4 as well, didn't I? So 4 for 0 and 4 for a plus. Yeah, 222 yards. Wow, okay, so it's not as short as you think this. It's probably going to be a full-on hybrid. The wind is slightly helping, I think, but it's not 236. I do know it's not 236. I'm just sat in the back. It's anywhere between sort of 215 to 230. I think that's about 225. The wind's helping. I'm just going to take my hybrid and just whack it. Well, not whack it. You know what I mean. I'm gonna obviously aim to be centre, just to the centre of the green. But really, from this sort of distance, it's talking pot luck. What bounce you get, what kick you get, where you land on the green, it really is pot luck. If I can get it up to the green, I mean 220. This is a long hole. This is a long par 3. Wind obviously helping quite a bit, so that's in my favour. I might just try and get it a little bit higher and let the wind drift it a bit. The wind's going over this way, but it is helping, so maybe more central left green I'm going to go for. Maybe the flagstick, and if the wind drags it over, so be it. Bit higher in the stance, a bit further up in the stance to get the height, let it drift up there, because I need the height. I need to carry this. This is interesting. It's either in that bunker on the left or it's kicked off right and it's missed the bunker and it's a chip up. It's either one of the two. I don't think I've carried it all the way to the green today. I don't think I've I did try to ease up a little bit of anything because I thought the wind might have taken it on a bit further, but I think I'm either in that bunker or just to the right of the bunker. See it for me second. Huh, it's just over here in the rough. That's interesting. Very interesting. All right, sorry if I'm a bit tight with the camera work and everything. It's just as far back as I can go, really. I'll try and get a little bit. Yeah, that's about as far back as I can go before I'm reaching these hedges. So yeah, it would have got to the front of the green if it was straight. It's avoided the bunker. It's kicked round from the bunker and it's gone here. I've got 28 yards. Slight uphill, playing maybe about 32, 33, a couple of yards more than what it actually is. I've got plenty of green to work with, so it shouldn't really be an issue, this. Apart from the fact it's slightly uphill, there shouldn't really be too many factors here. Yeah, okay. I'm going to open the face and grip slightly so it gets a little bit higher elevation and try and stop it a bit quicker. That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's about where I wanted it, really. Maybe a bit more pin eye, but yeah, I'm happy with that. Par putt coming up. See you down there. Right, another little sort of 5-ish, 6-ish foot of par. Yeah, that's a pretty good hole. That's a pretty good hole. Bunkers left to right. 200 and odd yards, as I say. The wind luckily helping today. I was lucky actually. I thought I was in the bunker. I thought, oh, I'm in the right side of the bunker, but I must have round off the slope and ended up just in play on the left hand side. So okay, so again, 6-footer. It looks quite an aggressive left to right of this. We'll have to concentrate here. Maybe just a ball on the left for par. Yes, well done. Well done, another par. I'm playing some good golf today actually. I know the course is not the longest in the world, but I'm certainly getting the ball round. That's another par. Don't know exactly where I am in the race here, but I know I'm playing good golf considering this is only my second time round. That's 12 done, another par, 3 for plus, on to number 13. Right, this is the par 5 that I remember. It's about 505 yards down the hill, but there's a big premium on accuracy with this one as well. It's the same as the number 11, same as number 11. The hole's a very, very tight hole, very tight hole. You think there's room to the right there, there's not, trust me, it's just trees and garbage. So really, I think it's a little dogleg round to the left. You're looking, yeah, wind straight into face as well, so that doesn't particularly help. You're looking centre left fairway, probably where that group of red trees is. Down the centre left fairway is going to be the ideal line here. Really, even with the wind into face, you should be looking to par this if you can get it down the middle of the fairway, but it's all down to the drive here. If you get a good drive away, this can be a relatively simple hole. If not, and you get into the trees, if I remember last time I was over to the right hand side, you can, sorry, I'll just put the camera over this way, sorry about that. You can get into bother over here. You can get into bother over on the right hand side, same as the left hand side. So it's I'm looking centre left fairway where those orange trees are, if I can. There we go, the countryside in the background there. Nice scenery here at Saltburn as well, that's another thing. I haven't seen that initially. It looked centre right fairway. I think it's centre right fairway. I think I'm okay. It was just to the right of those group of orange trees, wasn't it? I think it's centre right. It might have just popped into the tree line. I'm not entirely certain. I didn't see it off the face, like I say. But it's felt as if it was going centre right fairway. So it should be okay. See it for me second. Yeah, it's a strong wind. It's a very strong wind. We've still got 285 to go. Like I say, it's good 25-30 mile an hour on my face. I can almost, when I was coming down the slope, you could feel that the cap was nearly blowing off. So yeah, I mean, this part of the course, I remember this part. It's, I don't know why I've got my zap. I'm too far away. Maybe just to zap where those trees are. Okay. So that tree there is 290, right? Okay. I'm presuming I'm going straight down. I mean, this part really of the course, you would think you were somewhere like Ladybank or something up in Scotland. It's a beautiful few holes. This one, the one going back up the hill, the very mature, nice holes, very nice holes. So yeah, we've still got a long way to go, as I say, 286 yards or something like that on the watch. So it's a long way to go still. I've just got to try and get this down as far as I can. It does play longer today because obviously the wind's right in my face, and I was expecting to be a little bit further down, but never mind. It's just punching it low, nice and straight, get it down there. Now I think it goes downhill from here. Once you get to where that stake is, it shoots straight downhill to where the green is. So this might get a little bit further down than I think. That's a good hit. maybe a tad left, but it's a good hit. The slope goes left to right, so it should help me a little bit of what I remember of it. I think the slope goes left to right, so it should help me. Hopefully I've got a third onto the green. We just take it from there. See you down there. Right, well that's another mystery. I'm just gonna, I'll drop one here, but that's another mystery. I really don't know where that ball's gone. I thought it was just to the left when I hit it. It was just to the left. It would have come down centre left fairway, or maybe in this group of trees. I've had a look around this tree area. Like I say, there's loads and loads of leaves. I'll have another quick look. The chances are it may well have, I mean, there's things like this, these tree trunks, and there's loads of leaves underneath here. It may well have just got under here, and that's it really. I mean, like I say, I never thought in a million years that was going to be lost. That I never ever thought. It's probably just in one of these, got under one of these leaves here, and there's nothing really you can do. So I'm going to drop one here. I'll just count it as a penalty shot and then take it from here. It's a shame really. It's a shame because I was doing well up to that point. Right, 66. Go with the 54. Yeah, it's exactly the same as with that other hole. I just hit it up to the right hump, and I saw it sort of go up the right hump and swirl around. I thought, oh, that's okay on the, what was it, the third hole or something? Again, another mystery, but it's going to happen round about this time, middle of September. Come round. Oh, I thought it was going to come round more than that. I'll have another quick look, but that's a mystery. I really thought, I can't imagine it going any further down than this. I thought, oh, it'll just be left part of this fairway, or it'll be in this, and again, no sign of the ball. So you down for me putt? Yeah, so we'll say 4 to there. That's the most likely scenario. Again, it's just gone under a leaf, and once it goes under, it's the same as Wilton, by the way. I'll lose 2 or 3 balls with Wilton just because just off the fairway now we're getting a lot of leaves there, and the balls creep under the leaves, and I use yellow, and obviously there's yellow, there's brown, there's red, there's all sorts of different leaves, and yeah, they just get lost. I mean, I'm still having a look around. It couldn't possibly have gone this far down. I mean, we're talking a massive hit there. Right, let's get a 2 putt for bogey. So it's a shame really that I've had to have a penalty drop there, because yeah. Yeah, we'll call that a 6. Yeah, it's a shame, but it'll probably just be somewhere under them leaves. That's where it'll be. It's not going to be a major mystery. It's probably gone into where that group of trees is. It'll be under the leaves there somewhere. It's just hidden underneath, that's all. Right, on to the next one. Like I say, it's this time of year. This is exactly what's going to happen. Right, number 14, 355 yards from the backs here, all the way up the hill. The tree there, that dark tree just to the right of the stake, is going to be my line. I think the green here is a dogleg round to the left. I can't be certain, but if I go for that olive tree and I hit that line, that should be okay. It's up the hill. I just need a fairway finder. Like I say, it's only 348 yards direct line, probably 350 odd to the green. I just need a nice straight hit there, and take it from there. Oh no, 4 left! Nah, that's a bad drive for me. I'm over onto the previous hole's fairway, I think. Bad drive from me, that. Good hit. Just wayward. See you down there. Yeah, that was that wasn't one of my best of drives, I've got to be honest. I'm on the back onto the opposite hole here, onto the 13th. I can see the flag. It's not 60 yards. I'm just trying to see if I can get a clean zap on it, because I'm interfering with the trees here. Oh, hold on. $110. Now I've got to get back up again. Oh, jeez. Right, 110. I've got 110. Yeah, it wasn't a good drive, that. 110. Probably played 100 with the wind, slight elevation, 105. Okay, I'm going pitch and wedge. And I'm just going to have to go straight at it, I think. Get it over that bunker and it should be okay. If I can get it, there shouldn't be a problem. Front of the stance getting over the tree. It's just whether or not I get the line right. Right, here we go, 105. It's okay, a little bit right. That should be okay. I think it's clear the bunker. I think it's all right. I think I should be on the green. I should be putting, well, at the very least, I should be near the green. I think it's over that bunker and I should be all right. See for me second, third. Yes, I've got it over. Sorry, I didn't play the hole like it should have been played for you. Sorry, I didn't see any bit of the fairway out. You saw the opposite fairway, but you didn't see the fairway you should have seen. But no, I got it over and I'm all right. It's a really nice hole. That again, it's a tight driving hole. I hit it really well, my drive. I just pushed it way off left with the wind. The wind pushed it that way as well, and just ended up on the previous hole's fairway again. Right, uphill. This one I'm going to have to give it a bit more of a oomph up the slope, where they're suggesting that it'll go left at the end there. The high point, where's the high point? The high point is looking, that looks like the high point, so yeah, it's going to go right to left. That's right, the left where is pointing me in the right direction, feet's pointing me in the right direction. This feels straight, but as we go up to here, it's going to turn a little bit more. Once it gets up the hill, it's going to turn a bit more, so maybe a few balls outside on the right, and just make sure I get it there. Yeah, it's starting to turn now. Oof. Yeah, it started to turn. You could see what I was trying to say. Par though, even though I was way off the fairway, I've managed to get another par. But like I say, this is what Paul McGinley was saying. He's saying a lot of courses now for the professionals, even now, they're hitting it so long now, it's just becoming driver, pitch and wedge, driver, pitch and wedge, driver, pitch and wedge. It's just a shame they can't extend it. I think they're going to have to do something with the technology. They're going to have to knock it back. It's just becoming silly now. I mean, I'm driving at average 270. I mean, it's nuts, really. It's nuts. The professionals 330, 340 drives. It's just it's nuts now. See you for the next hole. 412 yards down the slope again, but the wind will be playing into my face, so that's going to counteract it. Yeah, they're going to have to do something about technology now, you know, when I think about it, because it's made a beautiful Parkland course like this. For me today, even in windy conditions, it's made it almost irrelevant. Like, say if you took my driver off me and you said, right, you've already got a 3-wood now, it would be a much harder course, but because I've got my driver, it's making it irrelevant, because I'm getting it within 100 yards of the pin. And then I'm just wedging it on. I'm just using a pitching wedge or whatever. It's like I say, technology now, even at the professional level, you're seeing them. They're getting holes now that are 450 yards. They're just whacking drivers down there and they're just putting wedges onto the green. It's making the game irrelevant. It's making the game too easy. Right, wind very much interface. This is going to be about 30 mile an hour wind interface. So I'm going to tee it a bit lower. Punch it through, This is going to be playing long, even though it's downhill, 30-mile-an-hour wind into your face. I'm going to have to punch it low and guide it through. It's a good hit, but it's drifting a little bit left. It should be okay. I don't think it's gone all the way into the tree line. I think it's gone into the left rough, but yeah, you've just got to punch them ones low. Don't try and get it 20 foot above the deck, and you've just got to counteract the wind the best you can. Should be okay. See it for me second. Yeah, just over into the rough here on the left hand side, about 190 to the pin. I can't see the greens. I think it's down the hill again, so I'm going to have to go all the way down to get a view of where the actual pin is. But no, that's how you hit a links drive. You just got to try and keep it 20 foot below the deck, 15-20 foot, and just penetrate it to it. Right, I've got it now. Okay, so it's left hand side to the front. My line, it's got to be just to the right of that red and green tree to the left. Right, okay. Can I still see that tree? Yeah, I've got a good line on that tree, that's fine. So just to the right of that tree on the left, the first tree to the left there is where I want to be. 201 yards. Right. Just going to punch through a hybrid. I'm not going to whack it, but I'm going to hit about 95 solid strike with the wind and the downhill elevation. That should counteract it a little bit. I wouldn't be half surprised if this is short, you know. How strong that wind is, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Right. Yeah, that's okay. It's a bit more right than I would have wanted to be, but it's okay. Anywhere near the green, to be fair, giving me a chip on for pars, it's going to be decent. See you down for me third. Now it's a little bit interesting. I'm in the bunker. It must have hit the let's move this rake out of the way. It must have hit the bank and come back. Right, I'm right up against the face. This is interesting. I knew there was a bunker down here, but I didn't think I was gonna carry it that far. I'm just to the front of the green. All right, how far we got? Well, from here it's about 20 from here. Yeah, 19 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 5 off, so about 14. And I'm having to drive it through, chop it into the bank, and it'll accelerate out. It shouldn't really be a problem, but it's awkward because I'm going to have to stop on the shot. Yeah, that's all really I could have done with that. It's out. Like I said, it wasn't an easy shot, that. Wasn't an easy shot up against the face. I'm out. I've accelerated it out. And that's all really I could have hoped for it. The other thing when you play it like that, you'll have seen it in my video, I explained it in my video for your higher handicappers, is most of the time that ball does not check up for you, it rolls on. But obviously I didn't get enough momentum to get it to roll out, so but it's okay. Like I say, that's fine, it's all right. I'd rather be out the bunker than whack it up against the face. I'm okay. See it for me putt. Yeah, I'll bring it around here for the putt so you see it at the other side, otherwise it's a bit awkward, the angle. But yeah, as I say, with them ones, they don't check up. They won't check up. They'll run out because you're really sort of chopping onto the ball. They'll not check up like a normal splash bunker shot. But like I say, I'm happy just to get out because I had to get height quick with that lip, and I've done all right. Just a long par putt now. Right, about a 30 footer, I think. Maybe 25. Left to right, uphill. Need to give it the pace. Gave it a decent roll, just again short, checking up quick the greens, more uphill than I thought. Just left edge, I think, for bogey. Yeah, well done. Well done, that's okay. Bogey's okay there. On to number 16. Like I say, I'm very surprised actually the hybrid got that far down, because the wind has been very, very strong on the holes that are going downhill. Right, see you for number 16. Right, last of the par 5s, 505 yards, I think, something like that. 504, back up the hill. Wind will be assisting us this time, so hopefully it's a little bit easier. You can basically see what's ahead of you. Again, it's a tight driving hole. Left middle fairway is perfect. Little draw around will be perfect. And you just take it from there, really. I think it's a dogleg round slightly to the right. So if anything, left fairway is going to be more favourable than right fairway. So that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to try and go for the left fairway, where that little white tree is, just to the right of that, where those group of sort of evergreen trees are, is really sort of where I'm looking at. If we can get it there, the second shot, with it being wind assisting, there might be a chance. I doubt it with it being uphill, but there might be a slight chance that we can go on 2 for it. That's a good hit. Yeah, I've hit that well. Hit the line just to the right of that white tree. I've hit the line spot on. Left fairway, shouldn't be any issues. I'll have a great look at the flag hopefully from there. I've still got a feeling I'll be 270, 260 away, but at least I've tried to give myself a chance for the drive there. See you down there. Yeah, we've got 220 to go. I'm going to give it the biggest strike I can to get it up there, but I don't think with the elevation change, that's playing about 240. I don't think I'm going to do it. If I had me 4.5 wood, I could have gave it a go, but you see, I forgot there's a few holes at Saltburn that were like par 5s you can reach and stuff. I haven't used my Chipmaster today, so I have it for Wilton, because for Wilton, you don't really need to have a 4.5 wood, but here, I should have put my 4.5 wood in. I would have gave it a go, but I don't have it, unfortunately. The hybrid might just get me near it. If I can hit a really good strike, and if I can get the front leg push spot on here, front leg push, try and get that extra 10 yards out of me, maybe I can do it. But you're talking about a strike of a god. You're talking about a strike of a god. The wind is slightly assisting us. It's going over to the left-hand side, but slightly assisting us. But we're talking about a really tough strike. I've got a good. It was an amazing drive to get it here to give me the chance, but okay. I have to slightly open the grip and stance to counteract this slope as well. Slightly down on the grip. Oh no, I've overdone it. It's all right, it's bobbling down. I mean, I haven't actually topped that, to be honest. I've actually hit that quite hard. It may well have been, well, I don't know. It's accelerating, put it that way. It's not as if I've hit it 100 yards, I've topped it. It's not like I've topped it. That's gone pretty hard. It's gone like a rocket. That'll go about 160, 170, just bobble along up that hill. It'll not be too far from the flat, and then the green, that I reckon it'll be about 50, 60 yards away. See you for me third. Yes, well, I don't know. Like I say, I'm within what, 30 yards of the centre of the green, so it's not like, you know what I mean. I didn't 28 yards away, so it's not as if I've completely topped it. You know, I've got it within roughly where, even if I hit it clean, I would have been happy with that. But okay, 28, probably playing uphill about 35ish. Just a little chipping 101. back foot restore for the uphill chip. So it goes the distance but checks up quick. That's what I'm wanting, playing about 35. Just to the left of the pin. That's exactly what I wanted. Whoops, slow down. Oh, it's checked. It didn't quite check like I wanted it to. It ran on a little bit. Still a birdie putt, still a birdie attempt. It just ran on a little bit quicker than I thought it would have done, and but that's okay. I've got a birdie putt coming up. No, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. As I say, that's a birdie attempt, isn't it? So I shouldn't really be moaning and complaining. It's a good shot, that. Right, putt for birdie then. Little right to lefter, I think, down the slope. Just going to make sure I get it there, but don't be too over excited about it, son. It's probably a ball outside, you know. The high point's up here, so it's going down this way. Maybe just half a ball. Oh, that's gonna be edge. Oh, that was. I wanted that one. It's all right, another par, but I wanted that one. I really wanted that birdie. I would have been on for a brilliant round there if I got that one in. I don't think I've had a birdie today. I would have really would have liked one there. Never mind, on to number 17. Right, so this is classed as stroke index 18, 350 up the hill. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going here. I sort of half remember you don't want to be left. If anything, do I want to be... Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where I want to be here. Trees there, trees there. I'm presuming... Am I going just to the right? I'm going to go for that right tree, over the top of that right tree. I think that's okay there. Just going to go forward to the tee box just a little bit for you to see the drive. But yeah, I'm just going to go just to the top of that tree on the right hand side and just take it from there. Yeah. Okay. I'm presuming that's okay. I've hit a little bit of the ground there actually. Wasn't too good, but should be okay. See you down there. Oh, I've seen what I've done. I've done a complete duffer there, folks. I've done an absolute complete duffer of it. What's happened, as I've said, don't go right this time. I remember I left it. There's a stake there that I wasn't aware of. I've gone for these trees here, which I thought said, oh, well, you go over the trees and it's fairway here. It's not, it's trees and crap. And I'm in another county here. I'm in Durham instead of Cleveland. That's what's happened there. Right, so that's see, that's just lack of knowledge from me. That I should have. I knew from last time because I was close to out of bounds on the left side, and I said something in my mind said keep right, don't. If I can hit it through that little gap low, I'm not interested in really getting it on the green. It's not really an option. If I can just get it through low and get it through back onto the fairway, have a little wedge on. I mean, the flag's just there, still 140 yards away. I might be able to. I might be able to get up and down for par here. Just going to hit a 5-iron low, see if I can get it there, see if I manipulate it around the slope, get as close to the green as I can. No. Well, it's through anyway. Yeah, it's through. Not near the green, but it's through. See you for me third. Fairway bunker. I totally forgot about this fairway bunker. There is a fairway bunker here and I've ended up in it. So I've had two up to this point. How far? Right, that's about 76. Okay, so I want a 50 degree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So take about 10 yards off. What's that? I said 76, didn't I? So 66 yards. Middle of the stance. I'm just going to have to try and, it's compact stance, I'm going to have to try and hit it quite flush. Played about an 80-yard shot. The sand will obviously slow it up and hopefully it'll end up on the green and I'll be okay. But yeah, all of that is just from a lack of knowledge because I did not know. I totally forgot about this hole. Don't be left, but you don't want to be that far right either. I know for next time. I know for next time. And that's okay. A little bit right. I've pulled it a little bit right, but it's going to give us a par putt, isn't it? Just to the back of the green there. I'm all right. I'll have a par attempt at it. It's not. I haven't played the hole great, but like I say, I went a little bit further right of my target. So I'm going to go for that tree on the right hand side. So it would have been in the trees anyway, even if I did hit my line. But that's just a lack of knowledge from me. That's a complete lack of knowledge. I know for next time. I know for next time. See you down there for me for my putt. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I have got a par putt. Okay, it's just uphill, left to right. Make sure I get good pace on this and make sure I get it there. Come round. Oh. Little awkward one for bogey. I would like to just get this in for bogey and then try and par the 18th or even birdie it, and then I'd love to know what I've shot today because I have actually played pretty decent golf. Come on, so concentrate. Inside right. Yes, well done. Okay, bogey. Onto the last hole. I think I'm about 6 over or something. I think I've played pretty good golf today, but we'll see towards the end. See on 18. Last hole, number 18, a par 3, long one, 220, but it is downhill. Middle of the green is where that blue flag is. I'm just trying to find right. It's back pin position. It's 225. 225 winds helping, I think, on this last one. Yeah, I've got through this pretty quick. Saltburn, actually, I got through this pretty quick. Right, I'm going to go, believe it or not, 5-iron because I think that's going to run all the way down the slope. I'm going to go 5-iron and let it guide down. As I say, I'm a visitor, I'm not a regular here, so I don't know how it's going to react, but I'm presuming with the wind helping, that's going to make it bounce at about 180 and it'll bounce down from there. So the blue pole, actually, the blue flag is actually my line. Bunkers to the front, so really I'm going left green here. That sort of line. That's a good strike. I haven't seen it in the air. I think it's left. I think it's the line I went for, just to the left of the green. We'll have a look. We'll have a look left centre green. We'll have a look. I think that's okay. See you down there. Right, this is awkward in the bunker. I'm on the downslope, and I've not got much space. But hopefully, if I get a clean connection, it should be able to spring it out, and it'll be all right. But yeah, it's not a favourable shot, this. Right, 33. As I said, it isn't particularly favourable, this. I'm going to give it my best shot to get out of it. I should be okay, as long as I can get a decent enough connection on it. Hit that slope and hopefully it'll run down. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, it ain't accelerated as I thought it was going to accelerate, but I'm out. I'm at the middle of the green, and I've got a par chance for God knows what it is. I think I'm about, what, 5 or 6 over, something like that. We'll find out when I fill the card in, but when I finish the last hole to fill the whole card in. But yeah, put for par. Yeah, I'll just leave it here. Like I say, that this part of the course, the first, the putting green, the 18th, the fourth, I think they're all sort of tight and compact together. So I'll just sort of leave it as it is there. Your trolley and everything. But no, enjoyed it. Second time round at Saltburn. I've really enjoyed it, actually. So I understood the course a little bit more, what I've got to do around here. It's a shame they can't extend the course. It's a beautiful course. It would be a really challenging course if they could just extend the distance. Right, it's downhill, firm putt, right to left to finish it off. Go on. Oh, what a way to finish. What a way to finish. Beautiful putt, par. Thank you very much, Saltburn. Hey, enjoyed it, son, enjoyed it. And the flags are funny as well here. There we are. They've got like little holes in them. They're like aerodynamic flags. But yeah, hey, Saltburn, lovely little course. It might struggle a bit in the winter. It might get a little bit damp and stuff, but the next week or so, play it quick before it goes onto the mats and everything. I would. It's a lovely little course. It hasn't got the distance of some of the courses, but it's definitely a good challenge. I'll see you in the car park for the final spiel. Yeah, it's just the final thoughts. I'm just in the car park, like I say. There's people about, and you know what I'm like. I don't like putting people on camera and everything like that. But no, I've tallied it all up with the 2 penalty shots, 76. So that's provisional. I've got a provisional 76. So that's 6 over. I looked at the table and everything. Course today 12. So I presume if I was in a competition playing 11. So that's a tear for me today. That's a tear for me. I've gone 5 under my handicap, 41 in Stableford, I'm presuming, something like that. I had one double bogey. Did I have a double bogey? Yeah, I had one double bogey, and that was it. But yeah, I mean, it's a big difference. Don't kid yourselves. That's not a really easy course. It's a beautiful Parkland, mature course. Linksy going out. The Heartland part of the course is all sort of Parklandly, very, very nice, tree lined, very tight holes. And on the way back it's more linksy, but it's not a simple course, that. But compared to Wilton, I sort of breezed around it and didn't really find many problems. Yeah, 76, like I say, that was with the 2 penalty shots. I just gave myself penalties. I thought, well, you know, you don't know, I could have been stuck behind a tree. I might have had to waste a shot and everything. But all it'll have been, I mean, normally, you know me, I normally find balls eddies, but it's the same with Wilton. Wilton, the 15th is a bad area, the 17th is a bad area. We generally, as members at Wilton, we lose balls there, and it'll just be under the leaf. It'll just be, it's that time of year now where the leaves are falling, September time, and this is what's going to happen. But yeah, today £12 to pay with it, with a Yorkshire County card. Any of you lads who are members who are of the golf clubs, there's I think if it's Wilton or if it's Hunley, if you're sort of that area, Cleveland way, Cleveland, if you're a member of Cleveland, or down North Yorkshire way, your Richmonds, your obviously Saltburn, obviously Romanby and all that, just go into the pro shop. I think there are 5 of these county cards. Go in there and ask about them, because today I went, when they said to me, they said, "Oh, have you got one of those county cards?" I says, "Yeah, I've got a county card." And I was expecting this. Now, normally it's about 35 quid to play here, and I was expecting, well, maybe it'll be about 25 quid with the Yorkshire Union card. 12 quid, and great value, absolutely great value. 12 quid to play there was unbelievable. I don't know how they've made money out of that, to be honest, for 12 quid. I don't even know how you can maintain a course for 12 quid a person. But yeah, very good value. If you've got a county card, that's how much it is to play here, 12 quid. So if you fancy a change, say if you're at Hunley or you're at Wilton or Cleveland and you fancy a change, it's only 12 quid here. And to be fair, when I was playing out there, the condition of the course, I can't complain about it. For the middle of September, it was kept very well. Fairways were fine. The greens, bit wear and tear, but running absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with them. Tee boxes were fine. Absolutely kept pretty well. I've got no complaints. I thought that was really good. My second time round, and it's a beautiful, mature course. It's the only little thing I would say with Saltburn is if you can drive the ball a long way, if you can drive it like 250, 260, 270, like I'm doing, there's a few holes to start off with that are sort of drive a wedge, and it's just a shame, because that is not an easy course, by the way. Compared to Wilton, it obviously is, but that is not an easy course. It just doesn't have the distance. I mean, this is what I'm saying about technology. We're going to have to rein this back, because that in the old days, trust me, that in the old days would not have been an easy course. Well, it's not easy now, but when you've got the old wooden drivers, the old irons, the butter knife irons and everything, that would have not have been an easy course, because it's tree lined, it's tight. You start off going into the linksy part, it's a bit exposed the first part, then you go into the heartland of the course, which is all Parkland, and the last couple of holes turn into more linksy again, coming back in. But that would not be easy without technology. If you took the driver off me today and said, right, you lose your basically my 4.5 wood instead of me driver, that would have been a really good challenge, that. But because obviously I'm getting the ball down, a lot of the early holes are only sort of 300, 320 yards. I'm getting there with a driver and a wedge, and this is what Paul McGinley was saying. I heard his interview about what's happening with the game and everything. He says even if professional level, these courses that are 7,200, 7,300 yards that were originally designed for pros back 20 years ago, 30 years ago, they're just making a mockery of them now. They're just going in with driver and wedges. They're playing holes 450 yards. They're just taking a driver, then they're taking a 52-degree wedge into the green. It's just taking the mick out the game. That's basically what McGinley's saying. And obviously at local level, I'm starting to realise some courses now are getting affected at local level, and this is probably one of the courses. I mean, there was obviously some longish holes, but even the par fives, I mean, if there was no wind, 504 yards down the slope and everything, I mean, people like myself can drive them in two, and it's even at local level now, it's starting to affect the game. And I'm starting to realise a lot of these local courses for local golfers who are sort of my sort of standard at Wilton, I'm 11.7 I think at Wilton, which I know I'd be high single figures anywhere else, but I'm 11.7 at Wilton. So let's say someone who's on average playing, say 10, playing to a 10 handicap on the WHS, they can hit the ball 260, 270, and it's making these courses irrelevant, and it's a real damn shame, you know. I mean, Castle Eden, I'm starting to feel was getting towards that. I mean, that's slightly longer than here, but you've got places like Seaham and all that. What's going to happen to places like Seaham, this place? Well, what's going to happen to them in 20 years' time? How far we're going to go with technology? Are we going to get to the point in 20 years' time where a local golfer of my standard who's hitting a 260 now on average, what's going to happen then? Are we going to end up with somebody who's hitting the ball at my sort of level 320, 330 yards, and the professionals are hitting at 400 plus? I mean, well, where does it end with this? We're going to have to, I think technology has to stop now, because you can't just keep building new courses like this. can't be extended, and it's a damn shame, because that's a bloody good mature, difficult, tree lined, tight Parkland course. And I've gone round there, and I wouldn't say I was at my very, very best, but the holes were like, I wouldn't say they were irrelevant, but they were a lot easier than at Wilton. Wilton, we've got holes that are well over 400 yards, but here it doesn't quite have the distance, and it's a damn bloody shame, because that's a good golf course and everything. But yeah, honestly, before it gets to dark on a night at 4 o'clock and stuff, get yourself down here and play 12 quids for nothing. If you've got one of those Yorkshire cards, I think the Durham County card's the same. If you've got one of them, get yourself down here and give this place a go, Saltburn, because I've really enjoyed it today. Although it's been like a shortish course for me, there's still it's still tricky, it's still tree lined. I mean, that 6 hole's a bloody long, hard hole. The par 5s are all tree lined. You've got to keep it straight. The par 3s are tricky. The second hole up the hill, that one, the 9th, where you can't go left. That one, the last hole, 200 odd yards at the finish, that's a hard par 3. There's some tricky holes. It's just technology is advancing at a rate now that this course just can't keep up with it, and it's a damn shame, really, because I do enjoy Saltburn. I do enjoy it. It's just a damn shame they can't extend the course. But I'm very happy how I did today. Hopefully the video comes out okay this time. Hopefully it all accumulates as one. You watch it, you enjoy it, and you want to give this place a go, because it's well worth a go. And like I say, it's a smallish club. It's an old school club. Members are present. The pro was quite pleasant. He was a decent enough youngish fella. He's a good lad. I think he was about my age. Good lad. And let's try and help support the clubs. And same with Wilton, same here. Same with other clubs that are struggling. Same, I know, struggling and everything, but they're starting to struggle to maintain the courses and everything, because they just don't have the members. It's South Moor up past Stanley Way and everything. That's a tremendous course. Alistair Mackenzie designed it. Mooreland, Parkland, beautiful course, but it just doesn't have any members, and it's out in the sticks, and then they're struggling. And so if you've got a county card and you can get it cheap enough, give these places a go. They are worth a go, and do it quickly before the bad weather comes in, and obviously you can't get out during the week later on in the evenings. But yeah, this is John, Predator Golf Channel. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed watching Saltburn again. And yeah, that's it. Again, anyone wanting to come on for the Scramble series, I've got one lad from Hunley. I might have to somehow try and get in contact with him. I think have I got him on Facebook or something? I don't know. I'll have to try and contact him. Anybody wanting to give it a go, have a go at Wilton, or if your club's local enough to us, we'll give it a go. We'll have a go at a Scramble when it's quiet. We could hire a buggy and just go around and do. Obviously, with this being a 2-ball, doing the film, it's going to take longer. So maybe we should hire a buggy or something. If you come to Wilton, we've got a buggy here, so it's all right. So yeah, that's it. This is John. Thanks very much. See you later. Bye for now. Bye.